Welcome to Tiffany's Mary Kay launch party. We're so glad you're here. Oh, we have so many people already on live. So put your name in the comments because that's getting you entered into winning a mini satin hand set, which is my favorite. It's a really great size and it can be by any sink in your house. Great to keep your hands pampered. You can also use it on your feet to get your feet super soft. So I'm going to introduce how I met Tiffany, and then I'd love for Tiffany to share a little about why she decided to join Mary Kay. And then on the chat, I would love for all the guests put your name that you're on, that you're watching, so we can get you entered in the drawing. But then I'd also love for you to share one thing you absolutely love about Tiffany. And because this is like her new business shower, you know, when you go to like someone's getting married or they're having their first baby and they get a shower and, you know, you get showered and loved on. And so I thought this would be a her business shower. So you can type in the chat your name and then something that you love about Tiffany. I met Tiffany in a kind of a random way. Her husband, Bryce, entered her into winning a free facial. And that's how we met. So I think it was just at a local business. I think it was a chiropractic office near me. And so when I reached out to her, I'm like, oh, you entered into a facial. She's like, actually, it was my husband who entered me in. Or maybe I texted his number and he's like, it's actually for my wife. I think that's how it happened.
Yes.
So fun. So, you know, my husband's a huge reason I'm in Mary Kay. 15 years ago, I went to a facial. I loved the products, but I was not interested in the business because I'm not into makeup. I'm more introverted, but as I learned about the values of the company, that there's no sales quotas, I became a little more intrigued. And when I showed it to him, he was all on board and said, you know, I think you should give this a try. And he could just see it could give like positive personal growth and personal friendships. And I was thinking of flexibility and extra income. And we were struggling with infertility at the time. So he's like, I just want you to be happy and kind of focus on some positive things. So yay. So Tiffany, I'd love for you to share with everyone why did you decide to say yes to Mary Kay?
I decided to say yes because it seems like a really great business opportunity. And plus I wanted to grow in my relationships, strengthen them, and then help women see the beauty that's within them.
Oh, I love that. That's so fun to see, like when you can help someone feel good on the outside, that external how it can help them feel good internally. And yeah. And Pamela Taylor's on. Is she a friend or a family member?
She's my great aunt.
Oh, how neat. She says Tiffany is such an amazing woman. She loves her family. Oh, I love that. Oh, cool.
Thanks, Pam.
Yeah. So Pam, you're the first to get entered into winning the drawing as well, because we got your name there. If you are on YouTube watching, but it's not letting you comment, please text Tiffany right now. We'll still get you into the drawing. Because if you're not signed into YouTube, it might not let you comment. So Tiffany, you just let me know when you see people texting you that they're watching and we'll get them entered in.
Do you want me to let you know through the chat or through the...
either way. Yeah.
Okay. Because I have a Taylor Blakely. Cool. She's in too.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Put her name in the chat so I make sure I spell it correctly when I'm doing the drawing.
Sure,
that would be fantastic. Let me grab my little pen here and yay. Oh, and look at this. How do you say her name?
Tanya. That's my sister.
Cool. Tanya. Super excited for your new journey, Tiff. Love you. Love Tanya. How cool. That's your sister. That's awesome. My sister was like, you don't even know how to do your own makeup. How are you going to do Mary Kay? So that's fun to have a supportive sister. My sister was like, what? And then I'm like, they're going to teach me. I'm going to learn. So awesome. Well, thank you, Tanya. Okay. So this is the launch party challenge. So this is something that Tiffany's working towards, is earning that stunning pink ice ring. And so you can book an appointment and come learn about products, get entered into some drawings just for being on the live. She gets a color and a smiley face. So look at this. Karen's on. Love my girl. Good luck. Oh, so fun. Who's Karen?
That's my mom.
Your mom. Yay. Mm-hmm. I've known that. Love my girl. Love that. And then is this Teresa? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey. And how is she a family or friend?
She's a friend.
Sweet. Thanks, Teresa. Hi, Tiffany. So happy for you. Oh, I love that. So we got you guys all in the drawing. And then, I just texted that. You already texted in the private chat. So perfect. Yeah. And then 10 orders from 10 people. So if you're thinking, I'm running low on an eyeliner or mascara or moisturizer, like just be thinking about something that you're already like going to need to order in the near future. And Tiffany would love to hook you up. We have 100% satisfaction guarantee on our products. And And like, I'm going to go through the different product categories. And so as you say sold in the comments, if there's something that you see that you would love to get from Tiffanie, you can just write like eye makeup remover sold. Like I want to get that. And then you'll get an extra entry into our giveaway. And then for booking and saying like, sign me up all for like a pampering treatment, whether you want to get samples in the mail and try them, or just like hop on and learn about some products and get entered into some giveaways. We'll give you an extra entry for that. And then the 6 PPCs is Pink Possibility Chats, where she gets to learn a little bit how to share about the business opportunity. And just for hopping on to one of those, regardless if you're interested in joining Mary Kay or not, you get entered into a $200 cash draw. So that is our launch party challenge that we're working towards. Here's the upcoming giveaways. So here's where you can say, like, sign me up. I'd love to come into one of these. There's a Shine Bright Like a Diamond. That's microdermabrasion. Tiffanie loves that. We're going to talk about that here tonight. Eye makeup tips and tricks is the next week. Ice cream socials on September 4th, and Adios Acne. These are all on YouTube, so you're not on camera. You can just watch and learn and get entered into a giveaway. So those are free classes for you to hop on and watch. And then I always love to keep Mary Kay a part of Mary Kay. She started this company back in 1963. Next month, it'll be 62 years. Oh, and Scarlett's on as well. Hey, Scarlett. So happy for you, Tiffanie. Is she a family member or a friend?
She's a friend.
Awesome. Yay. Thanks, Scarlett. And then we also have a few more people on. Mindy Robertson, and you already said Taylor Blakesley, and Shawnee Morgan. Welcome. Thank you guys for being on here. I think you've reached your 10 already. So that's
yay.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Mary Kay's mission was to enrich women's lives, giving them an opportunity to put God first, family second, career third. I love being a part of a company that realizes other things should come before them. And I love they've planted over 1 million trees globally, been an advocate on not testing on animals, and that their charitable foundation raises 2 causes for finding a cure for cancers that affect women specifically, and ending domestic violence. Mary Kay's in over 35 countries worldwide. So I love that charitable foundation is also helping other women in other countries. And it's still family owned. Her grandson's our CEO. She always wanted him to run our company. Her great granddaughters runs the charitable foundation. And yeah, Mary Kay is all about empowering women. We are the #1 direct selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the world. We've had that title the last 3 years. And so it is fantastic products. And I've been truly always amazed with Mary Kay for the last 15 years that I've been a part of it. So we're going to go through products. So here's where you can see, hey, is this something I would love and use? Is this something that I'm running out of that I'd love to get? Pre-cleansers. So we have micellar water. Micellar water is an incredible cleanser where you don't need to be by your sink. And so you could be sitting in bed, grab your micellar water, wash your face right there. When we went camping last weekend, I always make sure my micellar water is there so I can just clean my face, feel nice and clean before I go to bed, and not have to be like trying to splash water on my face. That's $18. Lasts about 3 months with you using it every single night before bed. Oil-free eye makeup remover. This is our #1 selling product. One of these is sold every 3 seconds. And I would love in the chat if you've ever tried this before. Not only does it clean off your eye makeup, but it conditions your eyelashes, and it does it really simply and gently and quickly. I accidentally forgot to pack that one day, and I had to use a different brand. And I was like, my makeup's not coming off. So I truly, it had been like 15 years since I had used a different brand. And so it was a good lesson. Yes. Karen, you've already got your first sell. Tiffanie, look at this. Karen, eye makeup remover, please. Yes. She wants some eye makeup remover. So write that down. That's awesome. So
thanks, Mom.
Mama, yeah. My mama was my first sell too. Like she's skeptical, and then she tried it and she's like, I need all this. And I was Mama. She was like, she had tried Mary Kay before and was back in the 80s, and it was a different formula than when I so yes, that's fantastic. That's a great thing. So that one's $20, lasts 3 months. I love how it just cleans off your eye makeup so quickly. Even if you wear waterproof, that is the best eye makeup remover in the world. So because that's our #1 selling product. We're the #1 in the world. And then we're going to go through skincare sets. So we have 7 different product categories. So this is our second product category. This is our most advanced anti-aging. So if you are, I would say 30 and above, I would definitely consider this. I've been using it for a decade, and I love the ingredients that are so backed by science. And the lifting serum, I call it Spanx for my face. There's retinol in the night cream. It's just like a low grade retinol, so it's not blasting your face with retinol, but just more encapsulated. And I love that lady's results. She's 69 and a half. And after 2 weeks, you can see that firmness around her mouth. 60 days and 90 days, just that improvement. So that set is normally $215 for the full set. We have an even better deal tonight. Or sometimes you just need to try it for a couple weeks and see if it's for you. There's a trial set that lasts 2 weeks. And I love that because it takes me a couple days to know if I like the formula. So there's a trial set for $38. The full set's $215. But I'll tell you the better deal we have tonight too. So we can also send you samples. So if you're like, I want to try samples of that for free, you can say, we call it glass skin facial. So you can say glass skin in the comments, and my office will send you samples, and then Tiffanie gets credit for you trying it. We walk you through it just in a live class, kind of like this, but we wash our face alongside with you. So that is our time waste repair. There is yay, and Tanya. Yep. I'm turning 2. I don't understand this one. Maybe, do you understand, Tiffanie? Okay. So maybe, I can't remember what I said, but maybe I said something that, tell us, Tanya. So this is our Time Wise. It's a different skincare line of ours that's still anti-aging, but not as reversing. It has resveratrol, which is the most powerful known antioxidant. So not retinol, but resveratrol that can also be a great anti-aging ingredient. And this one's more simple. So if you're like, I want anti-aging, but like, I just want a little less steps, this is your line. It comes in 2 different formulas, normal to dry and combination oily. And it's $150 if you want the eye cream. It's $116 if you don't want the eye cream. So depending on that, that's for the full set. Those products last about 4. Some of them last 5 months. Most of them last 4 though. And the other line also lasts me about 4 months for most of them. Some a little less, some a little longer. And the trial version of this one is $28. Oh, perfect. She actually clicked enter. Yep. I'm turning 30 in October. Yes. So this would be amazing. Yes. So let Tiffanie know if you want the Time Wise repair. Cause I started when I was 30, I'm 40 now. And I'm so grateful. Cause you can get a head start in your 30s with skincare, Tanya. You will thank yourself so much. So that's our other anti-aging skincare line. Then our Clear Proof. This is our acne fighting. And Tiffanie, do you want to tell us about this one since, is it Jensen who's using it, right?
Yes, Jensen, my 14-year-old, he's started to use it and we're starting to see some results. So that's been exciting for him because I know him going into high school, we don't want all that, but it's starting to make an improvement. So he's liking it.
Is he consistent with it? Because I know boys and guys can be like, but is he doing pretty good with consistency?
Not as much as I would like. So I'm going to keep on him, but we're getting there.
Yeah. You know what? Tell me when you figure out the key, because I can still convince my husband to wash his face. So.
All right.
Just walked in the room. He's like, what? But this is my before and after pictures. I struggled with acne in my late 20s, and it was worse then than it was when I was a teenager. But after 1 week of using it, 7 days, they say clear skin, 7 days is use it morning and night. I was super grateful. So if you struggle with acne or you know someone who does, the full set of this is $56. The trial version is $26. And so that's what I started with in those pictures. I was just using the trial set, and and they're great for travel too. So if you don't want to have your full set of skincare when you travel, I love the little minis that are so perfect for that. So that's Clear Proof. And then we have a botanical skincare line. This is a line mostly for teens who are not looking for anti-aging benefits, but just wanting to get into those good skincare habits. Each piece in this is $20. So you can have the full set for $80. Or if you're like, let's just start them with a cleanser and a moisturizer, or let's add in a toner, or add in the scrub. There's 2 different formulas, a hydrating formula if they have normal to dry skin, a mattifying if they have combination to oily. So you can say sold if that's something I'm grateful. If you have teenagers and they're not on skincare, especially for girls because of the packaging, I'm grateful my mom started me when I was 12 on my own skincare routine because I just felt so grown up. I started getting into those good skincare habits. And then Tiffanie, we're going to talk about 100% natural too. This is a line that Mary Kay is unfortunately getting rid of, but they still have it right now. And I am making sure I stocked up on it so that when it's gone, I still have tons because I love this line. So Tiffanie, tell us about why, what you like about the 100% natural.
So I like the way that it smells. It's not overpowering at all. And I really like the way that it helps clean my face. Like the cleanser is really nice. I do love using it in the shower and with the exfoliating powder as well. Is that one still going to be available for a little bit?
The exfoliating powder is not, but microdermabrasion is a great substitute.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and then the moisturizer stick, that one's really fun. I like using that as well.
Yeah, this one's awesome. Moisturizing beeswax, and it's huge. Like, I'll open it up so you can kind of see it, but it's really big size, so it can help with dry spots on your face, or it's a chapstick, or you can have a separate one for the bottom of your feet. That's helped my heels too. I don't recommend using one on your face and your feet. So I mark one with like nail polish. So I'm like, this one's for my feet. Oh, and your mom wants the repair sample set. Yes, you're going to love that. A little bit goes a long way. The products are concentrated, so you're going to love using that. And take before and after pictures. You'll be surprised after 2 weeks. You can sometimes see results that quick. So sometimes it takes 4 weeks longer, but yeah. Yay. And Scarlett wants, I think I don't know what she's talking about because that was like a minute ago. So I don't know if it was the line for, yes, for her daughter.
Yes, probably.
So great. So great. Oh, yay. And Adrienne's on. Welcome, Adrienne. That's a really pretty picture. I love that. So cute. Is she a friend as well?
She's basically a sister.
Yes. Oh, love that. Love it. Love it. Love it. Cool. And Pamela wants the waterproof Steely eyeliner. That's an awesome choice. I love her eyeliners. I even tried the blue one recently, and I like blue. I'm like, wow, I did not think I would like that. But Steely is really pretty. It's this gorgeous like charcoal color. So awesome. Fantastic. Look at this. So, okay. So the next product category is like our exfoliation products. And this is our low-grade chemical pills that has glycolic acid in it. I love Susan's results on her neck. So it's a supplement. So first you want to find a skincare set that's like your perfect formula, which we just talked about 4 of them. And then finding a supplement will even help you get faster results because this is sloughing off dead skin. So then when you're using your skincare, it's even more effective. I use this just once a week. It's $68. And as I use it once a week, it lasts me a whole year, 1 bottle. So I love that because if you went to the spa and had a facial pill done, it would probably at least cost $100 or more so after tip and everything. And you don't even walk out with products. So I love having a low-grade chemical pill that I can do at my own home. I have very sensitive skin, so I love that it doesn't leave me red or blotchy. And then with the girl on the right, it's one of my friend's customers that after having babies, pregnancy mask, after using the facial pill for 3 months, twice a week, she had more even complexion. And I have a friend who has like sun damage, age spot on her left cheek, kind of when you're in the car driving, that's where the sun comes in. And after she wasn't really tracking, but definitely like 6 months to like 9 months that had like disappeared as well and faded. So, oh yeah, Adrienne says, absolutely a sister. So proud of you, Tiff. Oh, love that. So that's our Radiance Revealing Facial Pill, $68. There's our microdermabrasion. This one's $58. It comes in 2 steps. There's the refined step has these tiny little crystals that are the size of your pores, so they have the best chance of cleaning out the skin and then sloughing off that dead skin. And then the second step is a pore minimizer, which we can't really minimize the shape of our pores, but we can help them to appear smaller. And it's packed with lots of vitamins. And what do you love about microderm? I know that's another product that Tiffanie really loves. Sorry, you unmuted and then muted. I don't know if we heard you. Here, I think what do you love about microdermabrasion?
I love scrubs in general. I love the grittiness of like getting into the pores and like getting it all out. Makes my skin feel so much smoother and clean when I get done.
Amen. Oh, I keep that in the shower, so it's easy. Rinses off. Just keep your eyes closed. You don't want to accidentally get those crystals in your eye, but yes. Cool. And Teresa said, this would be perfect for my mother. I'd love to get this one. Awesome, Teresa. So Teresa wants microdermabrasion. Yeah. It lasts a long time using it. You don't use this every day because it's, you don't want to be over exfoliating. So I feel like twice a week and just space it out. Keep the refined stuff in the shower. It lasts me 9 months when I'm using it twice a week. The pore minimizer runs out faster, but you can always get that one individually too. Sweet. So cool. And then masking. So we have we have a couple other masks, but we're just going to talk about 2 of our masks tonight. One of them is a charcoal mask that helps bring excess oil, dirt, blackheads to the surface. And then there's a hydrating mask. The hydrating mask is the moisture renewing gel mask. It's $26 and you can put it on for 10 minutes if you have really dry skin, and it will help hydrate your skin. When you rinse it off, it feels so much more hydrated. Or you can actually sleep with it. That's what I do with it once a week. And it doesn't get stiff or sticky. It doesn't get on my sheets. And I just put it on. It's on Wednesday night is when I have my routine. And it locks in my moisturizer and just helps my skin be more hydrated. The mask, the charcoal mask. You guys ready? These are kind of gross, but kind of cool pictures. You can see the charcoal mask bringing whiteheads to the surface, blackheads.
Yes, I love this mask.
What's your favorite part about the mask?
I love to see the ickiness that it's getting out.
Yeah.
No, like you said, it's kind of gross, but it is like in that second picture. Yeah, that's what we've seen with my boys and with me. Like it's amazing.
That's awesome that you can get them to do that. I'm waiting. My oldest is 10, so they're not quite. I'm like, I can't wait till they're teenagers. I can use them. So, yeah, the charcoal mask, you can use it up to 2 times a week if you have oily skin. I just use it once a week, mostly on my nose because I have more dry skin. But your nose still has those bigger pores. Adrian's like, we need this for the entire family. I love that. Yes. Oh my gosh. Charcoal mask is for everyone. And it's great because if you get stung by a wasp or a mosquito bite, like it helps instantly provide relief. We went camping and I forgot to bring my charcoal mask and my son got stung 3 different times. I felt so bad. So anyway, so I need to make sure that's in both of our vehicles, no matter where we go. Have at least a sample of it. So that's the charcoal mask. $26 for that. And then we're going to do talk a little about color. We're actually, Mary Kay's doing a makeover contest just till the end of the month, and you can get entered into winning $5,000. And then the thing about the color look is I love that we walk you through how to use the eyeshadow. So we're not the ones doing the makeup for you, but we're walking you through. So then you're even more empowered to recreate the look again. Contouring. I just had a friend over and we did a full makeover and we did contouring today. And she's like, I've never known how to do highlighter and bronzer. And so it was so fun to just teach her. And then it looked so fantastic what she did. She's already pretty without makeup, but it just kind of brought out her beautiful features. And you could just tell she felt more confident because she knew how to do highlighter and bronzer now. So that's different colors. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to spin the wheel and find out what the gift with purchase is. So many of you have already purchased, and we're going to find out what is that gift with purchase. And if you're watching the replay, this still applies to you. If you were not able to watch it live on Saturday night, you can look at it. It's going to be a mini hand lotion. Fantastic. So that's the gift tonight, is a mini hand lotion. For anyone who's ordering, it's perfect. It's a Satin Hands mini hand lotion, perfect to keep in your purse or your car. I love that lotion. And this is going to sound real crazy, but we went camping and I forgot to bring my lip balm. My lips were so dry. I actually was like, let me try the lotion on my lips. And actually it worked really well. So I've never tried that on my lips until just this last weekend. So on Karen, your mom wants also charcoal mask. Yes. I love that. That mask is such great quality and it lasts a long time too. So I just started using one last October. It hardly looks like, and I use it every week. Like a little bit goes a long way. Fantastic. So that's the gift with purchase. And so we are just going to do a couple other things. I'm going to talk a little about the hostess program. So let's say you're on here and you're like, ooh, I want everything, but maybe your budget doesn't match everything. So here's a way you can get 50% off any size order by sharing your next pampering treatment with Tiffanie and sharing it with friends. And so if you live local to Tiffanie, coming over and demoing some products, whether it's a facial or a makeover, and that gives her practice and experience with doing those. It's always nice when you can practice on, people who love you no matter what. And then you get a bonus $100 when 10 people order from your party. And that can include outside orders if they weren't able to make it to the party. Bonus $50 when 2 people book a party, and entered into a $200 cash drawing when you attend one of our Peek into Pinks, where we share a little about the Mary Kay opportunity and also allow you time to think of your dreams and what are you working towards and what's on your bucket list. And we're going to play a little referral game right now. You can win a full-size makeup item of your choice when you share 12 referrals. And I know you're busy, so I'm actually just going to play some music and give you a couple minutes to just get this done now. Referrals is a huge way because Tiffanie only knows so many people. And, you can't just stay with your friends and family the rest of your business, and plus you guys want her to meet other people as well and pamper them. So I was a referral. That's how I got invited to a free facial. My friend had no idea I was struggling with infertility. We hadn't seen each other for a few years, and she had no idea this was the opportunity that would really be like an answer to a prayer. And I thank her so much for just putting me down for referral. I know she was trying to win a free product, but I've won 8 career cards in Mary Kay. I think I've definitely benefited a little more than she did. So, but there's fun little qualities you can see if you want to write down the hardest working woman, the happiest. You can just number them 1 through 12, and I'll send this over to Tiffanie too, so she knows and I just think it's fun when you invite someone for a free facial and let them know so-and-so said that you were, the woman who always looks sharp. And, that's sometimes we don't realize, what people notice about us. And it's fun to let people know that. Or maybe someone's going through a transition. They're just having a baby, or they're just getting married, or maybe they're going through something really hard, and you can put them down as the greatest overcoming woman. So we'll give you a couple minutes. You can pick any full-size makeup or item. So it can be a free mascara, a lip gloss. And for the launch party, these gifts come from me to help Tiffanie just get a stellar start to her business. So these don't cost her anything. If you want to give her 24 referrals, I'll send you 2 free gifts. So, or if you live close to her, I'll just send her all the gifts and she can get them to you. So, oh, cool. And Scarlett just had a baby 2 months ago. You're like, yeah. So congratulations. That's exciting. Did you let us know if you had other people probably know if you had a boy or a girl, but I don't. So let us know if this is your first baby and if you had a boy or a girl. Yay. And Mindy wants a sample of the charcoal mask. Yes, Mindy, we do that also in our class, the glass skin facial. You get to try that. So we'll get you the link so you can sign up for a time you want to do glass skin facial, so you can try that for free. Fantastic. You're welcome. Yay. And Pamela wants the ultimate mascara, black brown. Add that to her order. That's an awesome mascara. It's water resistant, so it's not waterproof, but it's water resistant. Super great. Okay, so I'm going to play music just for about 2 minutes. If you need more time than that, just go for it. But go through your phone, see who you'd love to refer. They can live anywhere in the United States, so they don't have to live local to Tiffanie because we can do appointments virtual. So I will give, and by the way, as you're doing referrals, I'm putting your name on the wheel of names. So you get an entry just for being on. So make sure if you haven't commented or let Tiffanie know, you're on. And then you get an extra entry for ordering and an extra entry for booking. And then at the end of the referrals, let us know if you did referrals. You'll get an extra entry for that. So I will start working on this, play some music, and here we go. Okay, if you're still working on referrals, you just have a couple more minutes, maybe one more minute. And you can just actually privately text those to Tiffany or write them down on a piece of paper, take a picture, just make sure she can read your handwriting and send it to her. So you have about 1 more minute on the referrals. Okay, so if you're still working on referrals, just keep going. And if you're watching the replay, you can probably click pause and then just catch up with us, right? But if you're just watching live, we are going to wrap up and show a little about our best kept secret, some of our deals that we have going on, like we talked about how you can get a better deal on the repair tonight just for being on. And look at all this love and so many people on the Wheel of Names already for being here, for booking, for wanting samples, for also ordering as well. So what we're going to do is show our best kept secret, which is our starter kit. Right now it's only $35 to start Mary Kay, which is so exciting. So with the $35, you get some samples, you get a catalog, you get a website where it's professionally put together, customers can order online, and you have the ability to process debit and credit cards. That is a one-time, you never have to do that. You start $35 again, like it's not a yearly thing. You just sign up. That's the sign up, one and done. You can add on a $90 option, either right at the beginning when you join, or you have the first 15 days. It gives you full-size products worth $450, but you just pay $90. Comes with the Time-Wise Miracle Set for both normal to dry skin and combination to oily, microdermabrasion, charcoal mask, ultimate mascara, oil-free eye makeup remover, this gorgeous bag to put it in, plus some samples. Insanely amazing deal. You can decide whatever you do with that product. You can use it all for yourself. You can sell it. You can sell it up to $450, right? Or you can, what I used it was my demos. When people came for a free facial, that's what I squirted in the tray for them to try, the charcoal mask or the Time-Wise set. So that is the business. So I always love to share if someone's thinking about like joining Mary Kay. There's 5 different reasons I see women join. I joined for the flexibility and the extra income. My husband saw me needing some positive friendships and more personal growth. And what I've really loved the older I get is the 50% off on the products. I know I'm going to be washing my face the rest of my life. Might as well get 50% off. And they say the average household spends about $1,000 a year between body care, skincare, makeup. And Our order to remain a consultant is just one order of $225 once a year to remain a consultant. So we get to pick out $450 retail and just pay half of that. And it can be whatever you want, whatever friends and family want. So I have a signing bonus of our brush collection by joining Tiffany's business team. I guess in the next 24 hours, I do a signing bonus of the brush collection. It's 5 professional brushes, like 3 eyeshadow brushes, a blush brush, and a powder brush in this gorgeous collection bag. Because I believe every woman deserves a good quality brush collection. So that's the signing bonus. I realize it's not for everyone though. So we love our customers. We love pampering you and helping you with products. But if something from the Mary Kay opportunity would fulfill a need, I just listed the 5 reasons why we see women join. And right now it's only $35 and you get the signing bonus of the $60 brush collection. So that's the best kept secret. Here's our deals. So on this bundle and save, I'm going to talk about the special bundles in a second, but there's the Repair, Miracle Set, Mary Kay Set, Clear Proof. These are skincare sets. So thinking if you're not using a full skincare set at the moment, I would think about like which one is your best type. You can demo it first. That's one thing I love about Mary Kay. Or if you decide to just try it, you're like, I think this would be the best fit for me. We do have that 100% satisfaction guarantee. Normally, Time Ice Repair is $215, but for being on here tonight, because that counts as 4 sets, you get it for the princess price of $199 plus the travel roll-up bag. And this bag is so gorgeous. It has these tiny little hearts on there. It has a handle here. And then I keep one in my bathroom that hangs up just on a hook behind the door. Not only do I keep my skincare and makeup, but I keep body care, deodorant, hair, travel size shampoo and conditioner, travel size, toothbrush and toothpaste. And that way, when we go on a trip, I have everything in the bag and you can just roll it up and away you go. So that is the free gift with purchase with any of the Princess, Queen, or Cadillac. And so the below that is supplements. So we talked about microdermabrasion. We talked about the Revealing Radiance facial pill. We talked about the charcoal mask. We even talked about eye patches. Those are game changer because that's usually like a first place that we age, right? Love those. And then below that in the left is makeup. Below that on the right is body care. When you get multiple sets, you get the savings. Like the Princess, you can pick out 4 sets. And most of the skincare, like at least the Repair and the Miracle set, they'll count as multiple sets. If it doesn't say if it counts as a certain set, it counts as 1. The Queen, you can pick 6 sets and just pay $2.99. The Cadillac, you can pick 8 sets anywhere off this page and just pay $3.99 and also get that bag as well with the Cadillac Queen. And then that's everything on there. Actually, went through that really quick. So as we wrap up, and Tiffany's going to text you a picture of this. So this she'll send right after, so that way you can like zoom in and look at a little closer if it's super tiny right now on your phone. So that is, she'll send that right after. Just to recap, here's our next 4 upcoming product classes. They're free to attend. They're about 35 minutes. You learn about some products and get entered into a giveaway. And Tiffany gets credit. She's working on having 30 guests, and already she has, I think, at least 9 I've counted on here. So you're so close to 10. Let me know if someone else texted you that I maybe missed because we want to make sure we get everyone into the drawing. So yeah, she's working on getting at least 5 bookings. And if you're like, sign me up for all 4, that's 4 for 5 bookings right there. Yeah, Scarlett already said invite me. So there you go. That's fantastic. And you get an extra entry too, Scarlett. Let me add that onto the will for signing up. Okay. And then just to recap the launch party challenge, 5 bookings, which she's practically there, 10 people in live practically there too, 10 orders from 10 people. I think you're about halfway there, girl. That's fantastic. And then the PPC, she'll send you a text also that where you can sign up for different classes, but you can also sign up for a Peek into Pinks and Dream Bigs. There's always a product giveaway and sometimes a cash giveaway on those as well. So as we wrap up, I want to thank you so much Tiffany, you are loved. This has been truly a shower where I've seen so many women on here, family and friends that are like family, right? Just showering you with love. And I already knew that because you are that type of person. And, you're the average of the people you spend your time with. And so I can see, your family is super positive and loving and kind because that is already who you are too. So love that. So as we wrap up.
Thank you, Roseanne.
Yeah, let's make sure everyone's on the drawing because I don't want to accidentally miss somebody. Let me add the bill of names. Okay, so I have Pamela, Tanya, Karen, Teresa, Scarlett, Adrian, Taylor, Mindy, and Shawnee. Is there anyone else who texted you that I might have missed? And some people have extra entries based on booking or ordering, stuff like that. So let me know if you are not on this wheel. Please type your name quickly into the chat. Oh my gosh. Yes. Tiff is the epitome of sunshine and love. Yes. Oh, and Karen. And you. Yep. And actually, girl, Karen, I already got you an extra entry. Yep. I saw that you wanted to try the sample set. And so I already added you there. So that's fantastic.
So yeah, cool. Ashley joined, my other sister.
Yay, yes, Ashley. Oh, so glad you're on, girl. Yes, let's get you in. Yeah, and Adrian's like, yep, I'm definitely placing a large order tonight. I am in love with Mary Kay products, and I love that you're excited too. So let's get Ashley entered in, and we'll spin the wheel and find out who's winning our mini satin hands. And okay, let me add this back. I didn't even show. I needed to. Sorry, I thought you guys could see this. I was reading from it. Now you guys can see it. Let me get it into alphabetical order, and then we'll shuffle it up. And that way you can hopefully see. Yeah, everyone's name should be there. If you're missing your name. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm sorry if I spelled your name wrong. I was like typing as fast as I could. Ashley says, so proud of you, big sis. Love that. Oh, yes, I'll be there. Fantastic. Cool. Okay. Yay. So Tanya, that's an extra entry, huh, for coming to another class. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. Is that good, everyone? Okay. I'm going to shuffle these up. And let's spin the wheel and find out who is winning. Yeah, I'll give you like 5 more seconds. Make sure we got everyone in. I would hate to spin it and then find out someone just barely typed their name in. Okay, I think we're good though. Are we good, Tiffany? Spin the wheel. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay, let's see who's winning. Mini satin hand set. So fun. You had 10 people on, and it looks like Teresa. Yay!
Awesome.
Cool. Yeah. You're gonna love it. And she's wanting to order the microdermabrasion set, I think, maybe for your mom. And yeah, satin hands is like microderm, but for your hands instead of your face. So that's fantastic. So I'm gonna get that as the winner. And does she live close to you, or if not, I can just mail this?
No, she does live close.
Cool. Yay! I'll just send that to you, and then you can deliver it to her. This is so fantastic. Winner of the satin hands set. Well, thank you so much for being on here. Make sure you text. Well, so Tiffany's going to text you guys like a thank you and the picture of the sets. And even if you're not able to order tonight, please let her know that you watched this or watched the recording, because she just gets credit for you watching. And that means the world to her. So thank you so much for being on here and supporting. And Tiffany, is there any, you can unmute and say thank you to your family, anything you want to say?
Oh, I'm so grateful. Thank you, everybody, for all the support and hopping on here and all the encouraging words that you were sharing, and made my night. Thank you.
Oh, I know. It made my night. I love hearing, I already knew this all about you, but it's so fun to see your family just come around and shower you. And Pamela says, yay, and congratulations. So fantastic. So, well, thank you for watching live or watching the replay. Appreciate you guys so much. Text Tiffany right now if you just finished watching this, so that she can start sending all that thank you back to you guys. So have a great rest of your day. We'll see you.
Thanks, everyone.